Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. I'm G&G and this is episode 81 of the University Challenge here at UCD, and today we are taking on Sligo Rovers in the league with our first chance to wrap up the title if results go our way in other games, as well as a win against Sligo. And then, thanks to some not helpful planning by the fixtures, we have to take on Dynamo Zagreb 2 days later away in Croatia, so we're leaving the UCD Bowl very quick after the game to get there in time. But yeah, not going to complain too much. Happy to be in the Champions League phase, so even though we only have a 2-day break between games, we are very happy to be playing that game against Dynamo Zagreb in the Champions League. Since the last episode, we have played 2 games. The first of which was our Cup quarter-final against Cork City, and we did manage to come out on top 1-0, but I think I have to show you the winning goal in this game. So it was a free kick from Gabriel Barras into the top corner, just past the 70-minute mark. A brilliant free kick from him. I think that's our first free kick scored this season, and it put us into the Cup semi-finals, and we will be taking on Sligo Rovers, today's league opponents, in that Cup semi-final. Drogheda and St Pat's in the other semi-final, so a good chance we could make it 3 cups in a row. But the other game we played was a league game against Shelbourne, and with a slightly rotated team, not fully rotated, just a couple of players in, Trevitt for the injured Barres and Casey McAteer for the injured Malonga, we managed to pull off a 3-1 win. Casey McAteer scored 14 minutes, then Freezeye put us 2-0 up. Just after half time, Tommy Lonigan made it 3-0. Shelbourne pulled back a goal with 15 minutes to go, but we came out on top. And this game, probably most importantly actually, was the return of Rhys Evans, who made an appearance off the bench in the second half, but he is still well short of fitness and can only really start on the bench. So there we are, well clear on the top, 14 points clear of St Pat's, who have moved up to second, but we have 3 games in hand on them. So that's everything caught up on. Let's get to the lineup for our first game against Sligo Rovers. So here we are with the team for this league game at home to Sligo Rovers, and we are making some changes to the team, resting a few players ahead of the Champions League game. Players who normally struggle for fitness, I've decided to rest and not start. So we have made a number of changes. So the team in full is Pickernell in goals. At right back it's George Gittow, he's in for Casper Nielsen. A centre back partnership of O'Brien and Lamb. Cameron Ledwich comes in at left back ahead of Andy Yappin. Siklich starts as the defensive midfielder ahead of Greg Sloggett. Steedman and Trevitt play as the centre midfield partnership because Freezeye has an injury and he actually will be struggling to make the Champions League game anyway. And Barres also is out with an injury and will also be struggling to make that Champions League game, so we could be in a bit of difficulty for a centre midfield partnership, but that is something we'll worry about then. Dennis Nolan, who back from his long-term injury, starts on the right. Casey McAteer on the left, and Tommy Lonigan up front with Rhys Evans on the bench, and hopefully we can get him on to get some minutes under his belt in his return from injury. So a chance to wrap up the title if this game goes our way and other results. Let's hope we can do it and make it back-to-back titles. Underway here at the UCD Bowl for this game, where we could be crowned champions if we win and results go our way in the other game, featuring St Pat's. Early highlight here, Lamb on the ball, down to O'Brien. Steedman, Siklich into Trevitt, can he get turned? No, but he gets it out to Gittow, plays it long towards Casey McAteer, a bit of space for the winger, across to Lonigan, early goal. Tommy Lonigan putting us ahead after a minute. Good build-up play, got Casey McAteer through. He found a little bit of space to get that cross in towards Tommy Lonigan, and we take an early lead here, which takes a bit of the pressure off us. Good ball from George Gittow. McAteer got a bit of space and just a tap in effectively for Lonigan once he got there ahead of the keeper. So just a minute gone here in this game and we are 1-0 up. Corner kick for us here. Ryan Trevitt to take it, aims for Harvey O'Brien at the back post and he heads it home. Harvey O'Brien with a rare goal for us, his second of the season, and we are now 2-0 up here with just 7 minutes gone, so we're going to do our bit on the night. Trevitt with the corner, picks out O'Brien at the far post, gets above 2 men there and heads it home to give us a 2-0 lead here. And if we look at the other games, Derry City are drawing with Shelbourne. It's Derry City we have to keep an eye on, not St Pat's. They are drawing with Shelbourne at the moment. We're 2-0 up and there's 9 minutes gone of this game. Throw in here for Sligo, 28 minutes gone, still 2-0 to us. We have had to make a substitution though. Casey McAteer gone off injured, Conor McGlennon onto the left wing, George Gittow here on the ball. passing it to Lamb over to O'Brien into Siklich. Steedman gets a bit of space, picks out McLennan, who's on the left. Can he pick out someone? He can. Tommy Lonergan makes the run. He gets there. Lonergan, he's through. Can he finish? He can. Lonergan with his second goal of the game, and that puts us 3-0 up here and confirms the win. Really, it should be just a case of seeing this one out now. Good play here. McLennan on the ball, picked out Lonergan with a lovely through ball. Lonergan just about bet the defender to it. Then he was through 1-1 and a good finish past the Sligo keeper. And that puts us 3-0 up. Lonergan's first goal in this game was his 100th league goal for UCD. So that is his 101st league goal for us. And it puts us 3-0 up here on the half hour. Half-time whistle goes here at the UCD Bowl. We are 3-0 up in this game. Goals from Tommy Lonergan, 2, and Harvey O'Brien putting us 3-0 up. And in the other game it is 1-1 in that game. So at the moment we would not be champions tonight. Derry would just about stay alive in the title race. But we just have to do what we can do, and that is see this game off in the second half. Back on the way here for the second half, we've been forced into another substitution. Cameron Ledwich gone off injured, so Will Andy Yappin comes on at left back. So 2 of the players we rested for this game have had to come on because of injury, so not ideal ahead of the Champions League game, but can't do much better at the moment. Just have to focus on finishing this game off, and with 3 minutes off this second half almost up, we are 3-0 ahead. Free kick for Sligo here, 56 minutes gone off this game. It comes into the box. Mata heads it just over. Actually hit the crossbar and came back. I thought it had gone over. Hit the crossbar and came back, and Pickernell just leans down and picks it up. So Sligo hitting the crossbar there. So their first real opportunity created in this game. But they don't score, and we stay 3-0 up. Throw in for Sligo here, 20 minutes to go off this game. We are still 3-0 up. Derry have gone ahead in the other game, so as things stands, we won't be champion tonight. Here comes Sligo. Are they going to get a goal back? Plenty of space for Cahill. He scores. Far too much space there in the box for him, and he finishes that brilliantly. Have to say that was a great finish, but poor defending from us, and maybe a little bit of complacency setting into the defence there. Originally this man here got a lot of space, then the cross was poor, but still Cahill had lots of time to get into position to take that shot. And a great goal for Sligo, and with 19 minutes remaining now, it's 3-1. Full-time whistle goes here at the UCD Bowl. We win 3-1. A comfortable win for us. The damage done in that first half with the 3 goals. Not much happened in the second half. Unfortunately, Derry win their game, which means we don't win the league tonight. But we are effectively there now. Just another win and we'd be there. So that's the league action taken care of for this game, or for this episode. Let's get to our European action in the Champions League away against Dynamo Zagreb. So here we are 2 days later. We have made it to Zagreb in time after that game against Sligo, and despite the 2 day gap, most players are fully fit and ready to go. We have a number of injuries though that mean we have to make changes to the team, so we'll go through the team in full now. So it's Pickernell in goal as usual, a back 4 of Nielsen, Lamb, Jones and Andy Yappin, Greg Sloggett as the defensive midfielder, Steedman and Trevitt as the midfield 2 because Friesai and Barras are both out injured. Friesai is fit enough to make the bench. Dennis Nolan starts on the right because Conor McLennan is on the left because both Malonga and Casey McAteer are out injured, and Rhys Evans returns to start up front ahead of Tommy Lonergan. So this is going to be a tough challenge away in Croatia. Can we get our first ever points in the Champions League? On the way here in Zagreb for our second Champions League game of the league phase. That defeat in the opening one puts us in a difficult position now with the tougher games, such as this one to come away here in Croatia against the Zagreb team. I expect to be a pretty good challenge for us. Let's hope we can perform above expectations as we have done in Europe many times already. But with 5 minutes gone here, it stays 0-0. First highlight of the game here as Dennis Nolan hits a free kick into the box. Headed clear, but Nolan picks it up again and he brings it forward. Nolan, lots of space here. Can he get across? Oh, good tackle from their defender. And now Zagreb will come on the counter-attack. Can we put a bit of pressure on them? They get the ball. They dominate possession so far in this game with 28 minutes gone, but we intercept. Here's Dennis Nolan again. Can he get a shot away? He can. Fires it over. Good chance created there for Dennis Nolan, but sadly he fires it just over. And with 29 minutes gone in this game, it's 0-0. Throw in here for Zagreb and they throw it into the box, but Jones heads it clear. Steedman knocks it on now. Here's Dennis Nolan and we've got men going forward here on the counter-attack. Rhys Evans bringing it forward. Can he pick out someone? He can. Sloggett into Trevitt. Oh, their man gets back, but it falls to Nolan. Can he cross it? He can. Trevitt. Yes! goal! We're ahead in Zagreb. Our first Champions League goal here. That's put us ahead in the game. And we take the lead here with 40 minutes gone. A brilliant counter-attack here. Rhys Evans back to Sligo, who played a lovely ball through to Trevitt. Their defender got back, but thankfully Nolan reacted. He played it back to Trevitt, and he finishes comfortably into the side of the net. And with 40 minutes gone in this game, we are 1-0 up in Zagreb. Half-time whistle goes here, and we lead at half-time 1-0. That Ryan Trevitt goal putting us ahead, and we held out until half-time. They've dominated possession, but not created much. We've actually had more shots than them, despite them dominating the ball. So that's good to see. We took our chance when it came with Ryan Trevitt. Now we've got 45 minutes to hold on for a very famous win. Second half on the way here in Zagreb. We are ahead 1-0. Can we hold on for not only our first ever points in the Champions League, but our first ever win in it proper? This would be a huge result, especially away from home, and would really make up for the disappointment of that opening day defeat. And it will give us an outside chance of making it through to the knockout stages if we can get points on the board early. But here comes Zagreb trying to respond early in this second half. Nielsen intercepts, but then he loses the ball, and then he, with a tough tackle, he's giving away a penalty. It'll go to VAR. Oh, that's disappointing. VAR are checking this. Has Casper Nielsen given them a route back into this game? He has. Penalty awarded. Oh, that's disappointing. Can Pickernell pull off a big save? Just coming up to 5 minutes gone off the second half. Are Zagreb going to level things up? No, Pickernell, yes! Pickernell saves it. Oh, that's a huge moment. What a moment for the Swedish under-21 international. He keeps us ahead in this game. Fabinho with the corner though. Comes into the box, headed clear by Jones. Can we end this spell of pressure? No, Zagreb with another cross in, and it is a free kick, and that ends that spell of pressure for us. Oh, we've got away with one there. Huge save from Pickernell. Means after 6 minutes of the second half, we're 1-0 up. Corner kick for us here on the hour mark. Ryan Trevitt to take it, goes to Jones at the far post. He heads it down. Oh, just about cleared by Zagreb. Jones's header down looked to be falling perfectly for Andy Yappan to tap it in, but sadly a Zagreb player got there first, and just after the hour mark we remain 1-0 up. Here is the resulting throw in with Andy Yappan, throws it in towards Trevitt, headed clear by Zagreb, and they will try to come on the counter attack. Oh, thought Dennis Nolan was going to intercept there, but he doesn't quite get there now. Casper Nielsen, can he get... Oh, he's been beaten easily there, Casper Nielsen. He's having a poor second half. Dennis Nolan gets back though, just to slow things up. And Zagreb retain possession though, and here they come on the attack. Plenty of space, he's going to get a shot away here. Oh, that's too easy. Oh, straight at Pickernell. Oh, an easy save in the end for the keeper, but that was terrible defending from us. We need to be much better in the remaining 28 minutes. Corner kick again for us here. Ryan Trevitt to take it. And he aims at Jones at the far post, but they get a clear. Siklic, who's come off the bench, takes a shot, fires it over. What a story that would have been, the Croatian scoring here in Zagreb, but he fired it just over, and with 25 minutes remaining we stay 1-0 up. Here is the goal kick though from Zagreb, and they will try and build up from the back. And can we try and put them under a bit of pressure? And we get a leg in there, but no. Zagreb retain possession, building it up. They play a long ball over the top, and Andy Yappan easily intercepts that now. We're on the ball. Jones, Sloggett, back to Andy Yappan. Can he pick out someone with a forward ball? Here's Tommy Lonergan, who's on off the bench, to Conor McGlennon. Ryan Trevitt through again. Is that a penalty? No penalty. Oh, what? VAR's going to have a look at it though. He's going over to the screen. Surely that's a penalty. Ryan Trevitt was through. Referee goes over to the screen to have a look at it. Is he going to award the penalty? He comes back onto the pitch. It's a penalty to us. Yes! Get in. Ryan Trevitt winning the penalty. Oh, this is huge now. A chance to take a 2-0 lead with 23 minutes to go. I believe it'll be Conor McGlennon to take it because Barres isn't on the pitch. Conor McGlennon steps up. Can he score? He scored. Oh, he's missed it. Oh, hit the post. I thought it was going in. Hit the post and goes wide. We've had 2 missed penalties in this game, and that's a huge chance gone a begging for us. And coming up to 21 minutes gone, we stay 1-0 up. Lamb picks up the ball here, and he goes back to Pickernell. 10 minutes remaining of this game, we stay 1-0 up. Pickernell to Siklic, Sloggett with a long ball over the top towards Lonergan. He takes it down, but then Zagreb get back, but here's Justin Friese. He was off the bench. Lonergan, oh, straight at the keeper. Huge chance created there, but the keeper pulls off a save. It was hit straight at him, but he had to save it, and he did. So we have the corner kick, and it will be Trevitt to take it here. Can he take a bit of time off the clock? He can. and hopefully pull in a great cross here. It comes towards Jones at the far post. Zagreb get men to it though, clear it. Dennis Nolan doesn't win the second ball. Zagreb are on it now, and they play a long ball forward, but that's the end of the highlight. And with 8 minutes remaining, we remain 1-0 up and so close to this first ever win in the Champions League proper. Minute to go off the 90 here. We have a free kick with Andy Yappin into Siklich, and he picks out Ryan Trevitt, who gets turned and plays the ball out towards Dennis Nolan, who takes control of it, and he goes to play another crossfield ball towards Freezeye, and it gets there. Freezeye plays Lonigan through. He's 1-on-1. Can he finish? Lonigan onto the roof of the net. Tried to chip the keeper and almost did it. That would have sealed the deal. As we come into 4 minutes of injury time, we have created a good few chances in the second half, but again they've dominated possession but created nothing. We've defended really well in this game, apart from when we give away the penalty and when they cut us open once and fired straight at Pickernell. Minute to go though. We are so close to this first ever win in the Champions League, creating more history this season. We're coming into the last few seconds. It would be so disappointing to throw it away now. Just seconds remain. The referee will be looking at his watch, and he does blow it up. Yes, we have won in the Champions League for the first time away in Zagreb. What a huge moment that is, and a brilliant performance from us. We didn't have a lot of the ball, but we still created 17 shots. So it's hard to say we didn't deserve the win in the end. If Conor McGlennon finished that penalty, or if Tommy Lonigan finished one of his one-on-ones, it would have been more comfortable. But it won't matter now. We've won here in Zagreb, and we're on the way. We've got points on the board, I should say, in the Champions League. So there we go, another bit of history created here at UCD, our first win in the Champions League proper, and as you can see that puts 3 points on the board for us, and we are in 27th place, just ahead of Inter Milan. So drink that in, we are better than Inter Milan at the moment in the Champions League. But not only did that put 3 points on the board for us, it also gave us another 2.41 million into the bank. So all good days here at the moment at UCD as we continue to create history, and we could create more history in the next episode when we take on Derry City away from home, with the chance to wrap up the title and make it back-to-back titles for the first time here at UCD. I think a draw would be enough. A win would definitely seal the title, and hopefully we can do it in the next episode. We'll also take on Dundalk in the league in the next episode. We'll do a league double in the next episode just to wrap up the league season, as we won't be doing any more league games this season in any episodes. So the next episode will be Derry City away and Dundalk at home in the league, and hopefully that will wrap up our second title in a row and create another bit of history here at UCD. If you did enjoy today's episode, please drop it a like. It helps it to be seen more and let me know I'm doing a good job here, not only at UCD but in making the videos, and I would really appreciate that. If you want to join us on this journey here at UCD, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. You won't miss any videos that way. They are posted Monday to Friday 6 PM Irish time, and if you subscribe you won't miss anything. And if you want to catch up on anything, there is a playlist on the channel. It does appear on the screen and at the end of this video. So until the next episode, when we hopefully wrap up the title, please take it easy.